from... Oh, you guys want to say hi?
No. Bye.
Hey, happy Easter to you.
Happy Easter. Bye, Dolly's out. Seawolf.
Goodbye. Goodbye. All right. I didn't know they were walking out the garage, but here we go. We're going to have her taste the first halibut ever for her little mouth. Here we go. Let's get you a nice piece. Smell it. Smell it. Okay, let's get you up on here. Let's get you right here. Don't eat. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Hang on. Fat kid in a candy shop. Here you go. Your first time eating. Okay. She's on crack. Ooh, does that taste good? Here you go. Here you go, little girl. Oh, do you like it? Oh, that's so healthy for you. Well, if you don't believe the dogs like it, you're insane. This is the most purest meat you can get. Look at her. No, you can't have that whole piece. Come on now. Now, I did overcook a lot of this. There you go. Little French fry, extra crispy. What do you think? What do you think? All right. Take your bone. Nah, 1 second. Good girl. Okay. Let's crack a beer. Happy Easter to everybody. I'm gonna need a... Where did I put my bottle opener? Oh no. Oh no. Let me grab a bottle opener. God, how unprepared am I for this show? Okay, so some updates. I was out getting the kids' Easter basket. Hi, you want more? Okay, just one more, and then we gotta. This is all gonna go to something different. There you go, nicely. So I went to the country pet store where I live. Okay, and I was explaining. I bought some bully bones for my kids. Hey, how you doing? Hang on, I have to go over to comments. I'm sorry, God, so unprofessional today. It is Easter, everybody, or 420 day, whatever one you want to pick to use. Let's see here. Just a great day. Oh, JC's here. Hello, and Dog Girl. Hey, how are you? Hello all. Hello all. Okay, so I was at the, I know you want to get up here. Now you want to be up here? You're not eating all this. We'll put some on your, so what I can do with this is, this is all the skin that was up against the halibut. If you were watching last night and I was skinning the halibut, hello to all. I was skinning the halibut and I take this skin. This is the omega. This is what people pay for, right? And I scrape it off, and I'm going to turn the skin into leather, but I have even a better idea now. Well, I'm still going to do the leather for my Air Force One shoes. What are you doing? I am making something that I don't even know if it's out there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take all this skin meat right here, okay, of that 8-pound halibut that I killed, 100% sustainability, don't get mad at me for killing it, and I'm going to, I've baked it, I've overcooked it, and now I'm going to put it in the dehydrator. And then after that, I'm going to turn it into a powder and put it into these capsules. Well, I don't know. I mean, it's good enough for human consumption. This is straight. There's no oils. There's no salt. Let me get a piece that's not overcooked. Right here. Look at this. That's straight up halibut. Dolly, you got to try some of this fresh stuff, not the cooked stuff. Come here. Come on. Come here. I'll get you some good stuff. What about this one? Listen to you. Gently, gently. There you go. One more, and that's it. You want to lick the fingers? Is a finger licking good? It sure is. So I was at the feed store, and I was talking to my buddy that owns it or runs it or what. I don't know what he does there. He manages it or who cares. He said, buy the cheap bully bones. You can buy these for so cheap. The other ones are like $5. Some of them are $14. You know what this is? This is a bully bone wrapped with fish skin. Get out. These things sell for $5.99 for this little piece. See all that fish skin I have up there? Don't worry, that's going to be turned into leather. This, I can make by the dozen for my dogs. Look at you. You just want back up here. You are a halibut fool. Come on up. You don't even want me. You want this. Nicely. Nice. Oh. Oh. How about this? How about this? Here. Watch this. Hold on. Aww. Mm. It's like Lady and the Tramp. Oh. Oh my goodness. There you go. You get down. Look at what you got. I'll give you this bone though if you hang out down there. Yeah, get on your bed. All right, let me get rid of this. I'll put her up here. She's probably gonna fall asleep. She's been out playing in the yard all day long. Let me just clean up real quick. I haven't even opened my beer and haven't even had a drink. Cheers, everybody. Happy compliments of Marie. Oh my goodness, perfect. Okay, well I do have to do pictures with this. This I'll put up high so she can't get. Put these things back away. Boom, boom. Oh, little disorganized today. Let's get her up here. You can be right up here and people can watch. They want to watch. They want to watch you eat your bone. There you go. Show them how you can eat a bone. There you go. Sit down. Lay down. I don't want you to fall. Hashtag bad parenting. Anyway, these are my kids. These were my Easter kids. There it is. It's a fish. That's fish wrapped. Oh my God. Yes, I'm making these. I will be making fish wrapped bully bones for my dogs. One, I know where the fish came from. I know what was put in them. And two, well, I mean, I'll just stop with that. One, comes from the ocean. It's a fish. It's one of the best fishes out there. Now, what I did is what I told you guys I was going to do with that is if you were following me on Facebook or Instagram, I got up this morning. I got the halibut that I killed yesterday. It's all cut up. I got 5 pounds out of 8, almost 5 pounds out of an 8-pound halibut in solid fillets. I drove it down to my fire department, the CDF. They're working today. They were all out in the back. Walked in there. Like, hey guys, you guys want some halibut tonight for your dinner? They said absolutely. 2 of them remembered me because they had to remove a ring because I had an urchin in my knuckle when I was grabbing lobsters and it swelled up and got infected. I couldn't get my wedding ring off. It was a tungsten. And they tried doing a thing with a rope, like a little thing. Anyway, they remembered me. And they remembered me because I dropped off. So not only did I drop off those, but I also dropped off 4 lobster dogs. What's that mean? They're going to have lobster sausages. It's pure lobster meat. I told them, hey, if you're allergic to shellfish, he goes, hey, don't worry, we got the EpiPen right here. I'm like, oh, okay, perfect. You like the fish skin, do you? Yeah, she does. Absolutely amazing. Let me turn on a little bit of air. It was a warmer day. Uh-oh. Party foul over here. Oh my God. Do you like that? So while I was there, the guy that was selling them to me said, hey, I hear they even use fish oil when they wrap it to make it stay around the bully bone. So now I got to figure out how to get fish oil out of the fish. I'll figure it out. Go to YouTube University. They teach you everything. So now My dogs are going to even go, we make their own food every week. They're not on a raw diet, but we do add things. They do not eat a lot of lobsters, even though you guys believe that they do, because I do cute little videos of it. Please, lobster's super high in cholesterol, super high, and it gives people gout. I mean, it's delicious, but don't. It's like everything else. Eat it, but eat it with moderation, I guess, or don't. Eat yourself away. I don't care. I'll tell you what. You saw how she responded to halibut. You saw her yesterday on the boat with the halibut. Tomorrow's video will be that fish being shot, that fish being brought on board, that fish being weighed in by the game wardens and the people at the dock, and that fish getting the leather taken from it, processed. That fish has now fed, I think there was 6 of them, and I think they were inviting a chief to the CDF. They have to work on Easter. There are people that have to work on Easter, everybody, and they're hardworking young people. And they live right up the street from me, or their place is right up the street from me. So, that being said, I know the show went off a little crazy there, and there was a lot of new people asking questions. You're doing cool stuff with most things that people waste. Yeah, hey, video of the day. Your app. Thank you. I understand people don't like that I shoot them in the head. I get people. My wife doesn't even like watching those videos. But afterwards, me making dog bones, you're going to scoot right off the edge. Are you really enjoying it that much? I mean, look at that. That's fish skin, guys. That's a bully bone underneath it. Okay, there you go. There. Eat away. Eat away, champion. Get back on your bed. That's a far drop, and I'll look like a terrible father on Easter. My God. Oh. What's up, Matt? JC's here. Great to see you all. Anyway, if you're new, this is what I do. Yesterday I went out. I hunted. I haven't done a lot of short videos on YouTube. YouTube, I'm going to just switch, and YouTube's going to be for my live. I'm also live on Facebook, but it's also going to be my bigger form, my movies. For the shorts and reels, come on over to Instagram if you're young, or Facebook if you're old, or both. I post all day long on those, and beautiful Sunday, Easter Sunday to you all. I hope you had a fun time with your grandkids, Bob. I know they're young, and this is the time. I've watched pictures all day long from all my friends with their grandkids, or my algorithm is 18-year-old males to 34-year-old males, so they're having their first kids. They're doing their first kids. Cute as buttons. Listen, everybody's trying to outdo each other with pictures. You don't have to outdo each other. I had the cutest kids. Leave me alone. Now I'm a narcissist. Sitting here with my dolly. Don't worry, we had kids over today. We had a great time. Beautiful day. Started off by me going and giving it to the CDF station. Am I a god for that? No. I just looked at it. Human beings that are out there working that are missing their families. Families are taking pictures. Probably an empty spot there. But they're starting their careers. And their careers are firefighting. Gotta work, you gotta work. Gotta work the holidays when you're young. When you're older, then you're a chief, then you just get invited. Trust me, at fire stations, they always have somebody that knows how to cook. Like a world-class cook. They spend all day preparing their dinner meal. Now, I got buddies in LA. I'm not going to give out names. I talked to one of them today. Cheers, brother. And he had a guy that's under him wanting to know how to taxidermy a fishtail of a prize fish that he got. A white sea bass. So, I'm sending him a video, and I said, listen, this could have been done better, but that's epoxy. I didn't put sparkles in it. Or did I? Looks like I did. Yeah, I did. It should have been blue, though, for the water. I could have added blue food coloring, and that would have been a better look. But nevertheless, or you can have the tuna tail. See? Tuna tail. Not bad. Oh, for Facebook, you can't see that over there. Tuna tail. It's a tail, and no. Worry about your own bone right there, dummy. So Dolly, we got my brother-in-law's kids here. Yeah, that's probably why you're in my algorithm. I could tell by your post, and the cool thing about being 71 is I got a buddy on my boat yesterday, and he dives, and he's 71, and anytime I go diving, he calls me up and says, just call me. I don't know if I'm going to be working or not. He's still working at 71. He's a financial advisor, or a financial guy. And it's crazy the amount of energy that he has. Now, he didn't get one yesterday, but he's a guy that trained me how to get halibut. I watched and listened when I was young on these trips, and we became friends. And he's doing okay at 71. I only wish I could be diving like him at 71. He has his own gear. He knows how to do it. He has his gun that he's had for 40 years. My buddy's looked at his gun and says, oh, I mean, don't you want to get a newer gun? He goes, no, I've had that for 40 years, and it's like his baby. I'm pretty sure I'm about to get a custom spear gun. This one's not going to be mine. I'm going to use it for halibut season, and then it's going to go to its rightful owner, Star. And it's going to have that 204-pound halibut that she killed on her birthday. I was there in Alaska. I gave him the skin for it. I was going to make a suit out of it. No need to. We're going to make earrings. We're going to make a whole bunch of stuff for her. So this is the bully bone right here. Just give me a minute. This is a bully bone, and that's... Just give me a minute. Let me explain. This is a bully bone, and that's the fish wrapped around it. Bully bones like this cost pennies on the dollar. Bully bones with a little bit of dipped stuff that you don't even know what's on there is... how much is it for one of those packs of bully bones? Not at Costco, but if you bought a pack like that. The ones, you know, the ones they eat.
Well, at Costco, they're $14 a pack.
$14 a pack. But I've been to the store and it was like...
Yeah, two for like $10.
Two for $10. How much do you think real fish... Look at her. Look at the fish skin. This is a bully bone right there. Look at her go to town.
She loves it.
There you go.
Don't make her so gassy.
She's going to be gassy. My God. Love, will you close that in case she does get down? I don't want her headbutt the door and get in there. Oh, gotcha.
I'm roasting a chicken. It's like roasting a turkey.
Roasting a chicken. We are going to have roasted chicken for our... Oh, you should have seen her eat her first halibut. Love, she loves it. She started going nervous, just like crackhead. You're going to be gassy tonight. Mama said it, and it's true. Okay, back to where... Bob, Yes. Dolly is teething. I don't know when they lose their baby teeth. I have one from Ollie because I pulled it out. It got loose, and you normally lose them. I don't know where they go because they're so small. So I'm hoping to get hers. I check them every day. Look at that. Oh, you got a big piece. You're just gonna swallow the skin. Okay, well, this is what's going to be happening with some of my skins. The other ones are going to go straight to, leather projects. What do I mean by that? I'm going to make halibut Air Force One shoes. This was a halibut when we were visiting the Star in Alaska. That's me and my buddy. This frame around it is the halibut skin from that halibut. This is his biggest halibut. He already knows he's gonna get this. I just haven't seen him. Or I have seen him, but it's been on trips and having fun. So that goes to him. That's what I do with the skin. If people were asking, what do you do with all this skin and stuff? Let me put her down. She's gonna fall off here. She's so excited. Come here. There you go, little girl. Just enjoy yourself. Okay, let me raise this back up. It hurts my knees when I bang into it. Okay. Just a beautiful Sunday. Just a beautiful Sunday. I was gonna do yard work, and lo and behold, I don't eat breads or carbs anymore right now. But today we had pancakes, over easy eggs, bacon. I went to the market. The market was closed, so I went to the grocery store, Safeway. And while I was in there, I came up with this brilliant idea to take the skin meat, the omega. Now I'm gonna take it from there. I do one last check. Let me just do it while we're sitting here. Let me do that real quick so you can see what I'm doing. Let's get some parchment paper down. And so this is a part where I'll check one last time for bones, and I'll shred it apart. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it on trays and put it into, the dehydrator. From there I'm going to make it so it's just turns, and then I can just pound it up and make it into like just a dust, a powder. From there, I'm going to put the powder into those capsules that you saw at the beginning. And then, I'm going to try it myself before I give it to my dogs. But, I mean, it's got to be better than anything you buy in the health food stores, I'm sure. Or maybe not. Maybe I'll die. I don't know. If this is how I'm going to die, then gosh darn it. I went out trying something new. Now, I'm not selling this, I'm not trading it, I'm not doing anything, I'm not bargaining with it. Now, you might say, well, you did give it to the fire department, and you live in the country, and you have a fire hydrant out in front of your house, and you keep your property well maintained in case there is a forest fire. And so maybe they'll come to your house first. I hope so. God. But that's not why I did it. I did it because they're nice people. Well, they're hard-working individuals. So, like I said, I just had a beautiful day. Yesterday we went out and killed some fish, me and Jeff, and Tom, the 71-year-old. And he's been doing it for over 55 years. Amazing. He knows every nook and cranny of where we go. He's the one that taught me. He didn't know he was teaching me. I was just listening to him when he was talking to his friends when I was sitting there on the dive boat. Yeah, that's how I learned. Now, this right here, I don't even need to put anything else except for on their dog food, right? You do their dog food, and then you sprinkle a little bit of this in there, and they'll eat it. But I'm going a little bit extra here, and I'm going to turn this into just a powder. Never seen it done before. I'm sure it's out there. I got guys that come out and just hang out on my boat because it's a party. We come up, they just want to be on the ocean. They're like, hey, can we just stand on your boat? I'm like, sure. Can we pay you? No payment. Stop it. And listen, if you're on there without a fishing pole or anything like that, you're not taking up any room on my boat, right? We don't go 20, 40 miles. We go maybe a mile at the most. So, how good was that, little girl? How good was that? Did you enjoy it? You ate the whole thing. I'm proud of you. It's gone though. It's over. She wants to know where the skin is. Hey, look what Dad's got. Okay. So I'll put her back up here at the end of the show. We have another half an hour. This is just another little project that I'm working on. I'm going to need my phone for this, so I'm taking pictures, and then I'll make a short out of it. And I'll let you know the truth about this, if it worked or not. I don't see how it could not work. I did overcook this. This is overcooked. I did 450 for 12 minutes. Normally I do 350 for 12 minutes, and I turn it I didn't do that. And it has oil. When I'm baking it for myself, it has oil on it. I put oil, and I put I bake it in oil and lemons and all that kind of stuff. So this doesn't have any of that. It's just pure halibut. It's delicious. Here, I'll show you. Dry, but good. I love halibut. And this is the stuff that people would have thrown away. This is the meat from the skin. This is where all the omegas are, as they say. Now, I know omega is a big word, and blah, 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 but that's the most healthiest part on the fish from everything that I'm reading. So, that being said, another win for me, Seawolf. Another win. And inventing things and coming up with new ideas, and I don't know, you buy dog bones and you got 3 bulldogs, you're going to spend a ton of money for that. Just a ton of money. Or you can go out and get it yourself, be a fisherman, or blah, blah, blah. You're going to have to buy yourself a fishing license in California. For veterans, it's a lot cheaper. For us common folk, it's about $60 a year, $65, something like that. But what do you get with $65? You get unlimited stuff, man. I mean, you name it, I get to shoot it, I get to eat it. Now, I did do a beautiful video today on my Facebook and YouTube, and not YouTube, but Instagram, of a short of a jellyfish. Beautiful. Put it in slow motion, 10 seconds. So about as much as a lot of people will watch. And I bet she'll lick my fingers. You want to lick my fingers? Check that out. Yeah, you do. Don't bite them. Lick them. Okay. Thank you. I'll do that at the end. I'll show you this halibut's finger licking good. Now, if you want, you can follow me on all social media, Seawolf13, or don't. If you do, you're going to be able to see shorts. Not all killing. Today it was just a happy Easter jellyfish. Tomorrow you will see the story of Easter dinner at CDF. No, I'm not going down there and bugging them while they eat. But I took pictures. If you saw, they're big fans of Deckhand Dolly. Who wouldn't be? I just got to take myself out of the, and then there's no cussing. There's no, well, I mean, Deckhand Dolly was licking dead bodies of halibut yesterday, and she was having the time of her life. She did really good on the boat all by herself while we were diving. She's in a kennel, locked in there. She's got a life vest on. She didn't in the pictures, but trust me, I don't want to lose my dog. Come on. She doesn't like sea lions. She barks at roof in her little voice. More like roof. But it'll get deeper. Oh man. Compliments to the brewery. I hope you all had a blessed day. If you did it with your family, if you're doing it by yourself, man, get yourself a hobby like this. And if you can, get yourself a pet. If you can't, just go fishing. Go fishing from shore. Contact me if you're in the right area. I got buddies that'll take you. They'll teach you. Because there's a lot of people out there that take a lot of drugs for their depression. I'm drug free. Well, I take the gateway drug. Weed, marijuana, devil's lettuce. Haven't even had any of that today. And I don't smoke it. I don't like smoking. And I only take sativa. It keeps me up. I don't like the in the couch stuff. I like to be able to do projects like this. So, for my mental health, this is what I do. Now, you said, did your kids contact you today? Absolutely not. It's Easter. Why would they do that? I'm a narcissist. It's my calling in life. Now, I didn't start off a narcissist. When I was married to the first wife, I was the best dad ever. But because I didn't want to be with that woman, now I'm deemed a narcissist. Makes sense. Hey, don't judge until, hey, the younger crowd, don't judge until you hit 50. Maybe you made it. Maybe you suffered through a marriage for the kids. A lot of people do that. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you got out of there and took care of your kids like I did. And now you're deemed a narcissist. Doesn't matter. Either way. Cheers. Does a narcissist give other people halibut? Sure. He needs to win people over. That's why I went down to CDF and I just needed their acknowledgement that I'm the best. Now, just hard workers. Now, they see through that narcissism. As a matter of fact, they were here when my daughter was here for 4 years for her high school years. And they knew who she was. They don't understand it, but who does? When you can't figure something out, don't try figuring it out. If you try figuring out crazy, you're going to go crazy. That's just facts from a man that's been through things. Do whatever you want with that. Now, this is absolutely amazing. This would be just a good... Can you imagine? You know how you do panko and you do crusted... like you do a crusted halibut? What if you crusted the halibut in crusted halibut? I'm going to be doing that. That just... Okay. Instead of panko, I'll just use egg batter and I'll get it all in here and we'll get it all gooped up and we'll take the halibut fillets and dip them in there in this mixture. Oh, man. I also am going to be doing halibut hamburgers, sea hamburgers. Hams? I don't know. I'll ask Martin to come up with a good name for that one. Is it baked and dehydrated? It's not dehydrated yet. It's just baked. So right now I'm just checking to make one last time because after you cook a fish, the fish bones are deadly to dogs. So Dolly is out cold. But not bad for an 8-pound halibut. I got 5 pounds of meat out of it almost. And it's all gone. So now, if the wardens came, listen, this is almost about to be a byproduct. As soon as it's dehydrated and all cooked up, it's a byproduct. Capsulized. I don't know. I'm not breaking laws, I don't think, but who knows? I mean, the world's a crazy place. I had people protesting yesterday, keep your hands off or something. I don't get it, but it's not for me to figure out other people and crazy people, especially here in California. They don't like that I go out and get my own fish. I don't get that at all. You want to go to the grocery store and buy that fish came from China and has plastics in it. I don't care if it says organic or not. Just know what you're buying and know what you're eating. And you will, because the tariffs are going to make your fish so expensive that you're going to have to go back to American-made fish. Oh, hands off, okay. Doesn't really go by your arguments very well, but it is what it is. You'll find out. Fish will go up in those markets just like eggs did. Happy Easter, everybody. Hands off. Hands off what? You know what I'm saying? Oh, Martin is here. Yes, Martin, yes. It's baked. It's not dehydrated yet. And I need a name for Hallie hamburgers. Hallie Ham? Think on it overnight. He's the one that came up. Oh, by the way, Martin, I did give him some sea dogs. Plus the halibut, plus 4 sea dogs. There's about 6 of them, and they're inviting, they might have invited a couple other higher ups. When I give them fresh fish, they normally invite the chiefs and stuff. You'll find this in a fire department. The men and women that work there, one of them or 2 of them really know how to cook. They eat better than any restaurants you can eat at. This is just well-known facts. So, they are also the people that will come get your body when you get beheaded on the road because you're driving like a maniac. They see a lot of terrible things in life. They have different filters than you and me. Leave them alone. They're good people. Do they make mistakes? Everybody makes mistakes. God, if you're saying you don't make a mistake, mine was my first wife. How about that? Narcissism. Emily and Weston, wherever you're at, I hope you're having a beautiful Easter. Penelope's just out. Man, what a play day she had. Like in a coffee grinder. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. Okay, I didn't think I was... What I was going to do is get one of those Indian bowls. You know how they used to make corn? You know, get back to the roots. Give it back to the... I'm sorry, not Indians, indigenous people. Indians in my world, but... I mean, look at this. This is just... What kind of recipe can you do with this? You could sprinkle this on a casserole. Imagine a halibut casserole. Like you know the potatoes that are sliced. What do you call that when you cook them in cheese? You know what I'm talking? You slice the potatoes and you cook them in cheese. I thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken. You narcissist. Can you? Okay. Let's get back to this. What is that called when you? I used to love that. They're real thin sliced potatoes, and you cook them. I believe it's in cheese and maybe mayonnaise. I don't even know. Can you imagine that being baked with this on top of it or on layers in it? Oh my God. I'm doing it. I'm doing it. Yeah, that sounds delicious now. And pie. Can't believe she's being so good down there. So this doesn't have any bones in it. It's 3 times checked now. I did find 2 pieces with the bones, and the bones come from the gut sac area, which I don't even like to cook anyway because that meat is, if there's going to be worms in it, that's where the worms are normally. There's worms in every fish. Leave me alone. Don't get all weirded out about it. Man. You can also, my buddy Tom had some yesterday. You can also make jerky out of halibut. And it's delicious. You can, see, what I could do is I can grind this up. My buddy Bill was talking about this. Grind it up. And then take it in a tube, a sausage tube, and make sausages and put it in the dehydrator, make jerky with it. But you can also soak it before you do that in teriyaki, anything. Soy sauce, teriyaki. I would do a soy sauce with wasabi, right? And then stir it up. That's what I like on my salads. And then soak this meat in there, right? I mean, look at this is almost like a big joint, right? You just wrap it up. Happy 420. Ha ha ha. That is that, man. Wow. What a blessing. What a blessing this fish was. It was a blessing to kill. I felt its heartbeat leave it, or whatever, gills leave it, whatever it has. And I knew I would do the best for it. I'm going to make shoes with it. If the leather comes out, it depends on the leather. It's in the process, and it'll take about 3 weeks and I'll know if it's cured or not. Butt burgers. There it is. Call them butt burgers. Martin, God damn it. Oh, and there's the potatoes. Yes. Butt burgers. Oh my God. Come get your butt burger. Butt burgers here. Could you imagine? I go to one of those, where all the gay people hang, like gay pride parade, right? And I could be a vendor making butt burgers. The gays know how to cook. Listen. I hope gay is not an algorithm thing that shuts me down, but gaping butt burgers. Oh my god. Yes, can you imagine if I put if while I'm cooking them, I make it look like an asshole or just butt cheeks. Butt cheek burgers. And if I'm at, hey, listen to this. If I'm at one of those events, right? I can even take a lobster sea dog and put it in the butt burger, poking out of the butt burger. We can do this, guys. I'm doing it. I don't care. Fuck it. I'm doing it. Doesn't mean I turn gay on anybody or I'm identifying as something else. It means I'm having fun in life. And, by the way, I bet if I went to a gay pride thing and I showed them my butt burger with a sausage hanging out the butt of pure lobster and I charged $400, I guarantee you they don't have kids, a lot of them, right? So they have money like nobody's business. Oh my god, you guys got me going now. Gosh darn it. Alright, let's see the finished product. You guys are very bad for my brain because you're telling me ideas that I haven't even had my edible yet. Can you imagine if I had an edible? The things double butt burgers. Yes! Now we're on to that. Butt cheeks. Nah. We can make little butt cheeks. Oh my god, you guys are insane. Look at this though. Okay, I need a halibut tail. This is about the same size of the halibut that I killed. It was 8 pounds. 28 inches. That is this right here. We'll just pretend like this is its tail. The maggots got to this one. This one I didn't get too far enough, but look at this side. Look. This side, the maggots didn't eat through the flesh. So it's very important to the guy that I was talking to, if you're watching, blessing up, that asked me. We'll just call you Andrew. We won't mention any names. It's very important because he's got a tail that he's going to do, and he wants to do it himself. I walked him through the process, and I said, you have to have property because this does stink. After a week, you have to check it because the maggots will be in here eating the flesh away. That's what they do. You got to tap out the maggots. Let your chickens eat them. They love maggots. Okay? Don't worry, I was a trash man. Maggots do bite. It does hurt, but not bad. It's less than a bee sting. Okay, so if it goes too long, it'll look like this. This was just a temporary thing that I threw together. This should be blue. These are what I'm going to do with them. I'm going to mark the dates on the tails that I got them, match them up to the fish. I'm going to have this is the season of Dexter of the ocean. I've been called that before by my buddy Chuck. What does that mean? Well, it means, you got to understand, this is a predatory fish. These big lobsters, when they're this big, they go out and eat and rape at night. They don't care about the age limit of anything they touch. So you should be thankful for me for taking out a perv. Cheers to me. I like halibut butts, and I cannot lie. Maggots are a great catfish bait. Really? Because my buddy wants to take me, it's one of his bucket lists to do the noodling. Can you imagine if I make gloves out of maggots, right? And just like glue them on a glove. And then reach up in the hole, and hopefully that thing will bite me. Guess what? That thing will bite me no matter what. If it's maggots, right? It'll suck my hand all the way down. I'll grab its intestines and then pull it out. Wow. Of course, we have to check everything with the Fish and Game Wildlife, because God, you make a video and you do something fun. Here comes the fun police. Hey, you guys had a smile and you went outside? Oh my God. You got pigment on your skin from the sun? Jeez, write him a ticket. Come here. Let's get the rule back out. Where's Eric? Wake him up. Oh, he's going to hobble out with his cane. Hey, don't make fun of me. Trump is the worst president ever. You know he's a criminal? Hands off. I haven't lost it, everybody. But if you don't look at the humor of you idiots that are out there protesting hands off, Fuck you guys. You are un-American. Well, you're Americans. You're allowed to do it. Go do whatever you want. Just do not get in the way of my diesel truck. I made it right instead of going through the pack. You know why? Because all of them were being peaceful. Nobody was blocking traffic, but there were hundreds of them lined up. I'm telling you, I'm coming home to clean my fish, and I got a boat to clean, and I got to clean the engines. I got a lot to do. I got Deckhand Dolly. Now, trust me, if I run you over, I'll pick you up, I'll skin you, and I'll wear your skin on boots. Just joking. I don't promote violence. Go do what you want to do. Go protest if you want to protest. Call my president a criminal. I call your president the last time the Antichrist. A propped up old man that didn't even know how to make decisions. And you all cheered for him. Our country was going down the hole. You guys all want to be second best. If you ain't first, you're last, Ricky Bobby. If you don't have that attitude, go to the protest. Hands off. Hands on. I don't give a fuck. You are the problem. Drive your goddamn cars that have lithium batteries in them, and we don't have lithium. So soon as China gets a hold of you and says gas is bad, you know we have gas and they want our gas, they can just come over and take it because they'll turn off your electricity, turn off your cars. How are you going to charge your cars, big dummies? You didn't really think that through, did you, Eric? Criminal in the White House. Shame on you. Kids were watching, Eric. Mine's 18 and over. Any kids watching, turn it off right now. Unless you're 18. If not, share me out. I mean, only for people over at 18. Share me out. Well, I gotta say, you can be mad at me for killing an 8-pound fucking halibut. Okay? It all went to CDF. Except for this. And the head is in my freezer. I'm going to behead it. I got to get the ear bones out. The spine, I'm going to make necklaces and art pieces out of and earrings. The fins, I'm going to make earrings out of. The smaller, the better. I thought the women would want the bigger ones, but it takes a real woman that's really into fishing to... If you don't know what I'm talking about, here we go. And just like that, I'm back. Here's my earrings. I mean, a real woman would have to wear a vermilion. This is this guy's, that's his bottom fins. These were his side fins. They might call it something else. Justin, I know you're in here if you know the real word for them. We got beautiful, beautiful lobster flap earrings for smaller. These are all halibut. And I'll be able to mark up what halibuts to what because I'm taking that kind of thing right now. Nothing but butt burgers. There we go. Oh my God. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention. If you're on Facebook, it's hard for me to see comments. I'm on YouTube and I got my computer here. But stay there. Stay there. I mean... You're as creative as you want to be with the fish that you're killing. And for me, I'm not a taxidermist. I just play one on social media. But look what I'm doing. And if you can't understand what this is, it's highly entertaining. I don't know any other live show that did this today on their live show. Matter of fact, they probably took it off because it's Easter. You should be home with your family. Well, I'm a narcissist. I don't have a family. Except for bulldogs. One of them's sleeping right now. They're going to eat this on top of their food tonight. Oliver loves halibut. And then the rest is going to go in the dehydrator, and I am. Listen. Whoever said that about, I think it was Martin. Let me see if I can go back up. Gapping. God, there's a lot of funny comments. Damn straight. Cannot lie. Whoever said that about the coffee grinder, I'm going to grind it up with when it's dehydrated with the coffee grinder. Get that fine powder. But I've also decided to do something else. I have one of those coffee things that you put the pot in and you hit the button and it comes out with a perfect cup of coffee. I found out, just like my cheeses with the blends in them, they have plastics in them. I don't want that anymore in my life. So I'm going back to drinking coffee, and I'm going to do what my buddy that's a fireman does. He does half and half. Half decaf, half, and I'm going to do the beans myself. I'm going to buy it. They're only going to be coffee beans. There's not going to be any plastics in them. And I'm going to do the French press, because that's when you get the most zzzt. Takes a little bit longer, I guess. But I told you, I'm on borrowed time. My dad was dead a year ago, 53. I'm 54. I want to live. I want to be like Tom. I want somebody to be putting a camera on me like I did yesterday, which you'll see in my next video. And he falls in the water, and his mask came off, but he knows what he's doing, so he had his mask in his hand. He goes, "Don't hand me my spear gun yet." He doesn't talk like that, but that's in my brain. I don't know why I just did that, but I did. "Don't hand me my spear gun yet." Mask. Put it on. "I'll take my spear gun." I said, "Tom!" He's almost deaf. "What?" I said, "How old are you?" "What? How old are you?" 71! Fuck, Tom. If I could be 71 rolling off the back of a boat going to look for halibut, he didn't get halibut, but he's gotten more halibut in his lifetime than I can only dream about. He's doing this at 71. He doesn't have a partner that he goes with. I don't know if he's going to come back to the boat. If he doesn't, I have an extra tank. I'll find his body myself, and I'll contact the Coast Guard. I'll contact everybody. He's a well-known author here in Carmel. Don't judge him because he's from Carmel and an author. Leave him alone. He's my friend. He's one of us. What I mean by one of us is he's an American. He doesn't let politics bring him down. He definitely doesn't let politics let them tell him what he can do and what he can't do. "71 years old, rolling off a boat, going to look for a halibut. Sometimes he comes back. He's got the biggest 2 halibut in one dive, 3. That was when it was the limits of 3. He came back with a 25-pounder, a 30-pounder, and a 39-pound halibut, all in one dive. And it was in the first 10 seconds because it was a full moon. I know you fishermen say the full moon doesn't affect it. I've never seen anything like it. Everybody on my boat limited out, and they were all around my boat. I can tell because they have happy bubbles. So either you're panicking and dying because all your bubbles are coming up real fast in one area. Otherwise, if you're watching and you're on the surface, you'll see bloop, a bloop, a bloop. You could, on a calm day, you can see where your divers are going. This is how good I am, everybody. I should have my boater captain's license, and I'm getting it. Me and my wife had the discussion. So, why are we missing out on this? I'll sit on the boat. I'll charge appropriately. Trust me, everybody wants a halibut, one a season. For some reason, I've trained guys, and I get 2 every time I go out. If I'm down in Southern California, I come back with 5. Can't promise it, but it happens. And then I can go, listen, I could do that and make money, come back, drop the clients off, tell all my buddies to get on my boat, be careful, it's a little slimy because they got their first halibuts, and go back out there and do a fun dive with my buddies. I've been kicking myself in the head and pulling myself down. This is what I want to do for a living, not be a captain. I want to make money off social media, but in turn, I can be a boat captain, put them on the halibut. I know where they are. It's up to them to get them. Fuck off. I can't go get them for you. Just like any other captain. I got to man the boat. There's going to be insurances. God, I pissed off Monterey like you've never seen. So it ain't going to be an easy uphill battle of, yeah. It ain't gonna be easy for me. Because I'm gonna have to switch things up and I'm gonna have to learn things. I don't like to learn, I like to do. You're absolutely right. And he's still alive. He's looking old now. In his 80s, he didn't look old. I was like, God damn, Clint Eastwood's still doing that? Banging 21-year-olds? Look at that. I don't know if you heard that, but that was really baked skin. And it's like a French fry. Listen to this. Ready? Let me clear my palate. Hang on. Here we go. This is Omega. Ready? Hang on. I don't know. Tasty. Tasty as fuck. I can only imagine that on potatoes au gratin. I'm doing it. I guess there's carbs in the potato thing, huh? Damn it. I like to drink my carbs. Well, man. Where do we go from here? It's Sunday, it's Easter. Well, I'm going to start doing a little compliments to the brewery. Let me open one more. We're going to go overtime. We are going to go overtime. What a blessed day we had today. Why was it a blessed day? Well, here's a couple facts about it. Oh man, remember that, Martin? Remember when he say "Make my day"? My dad loved Clint Eastwood movies. What gun did he have? He had the pistol. It was the big one though. It was a 44 Magnum, I believe, right? When it went to chicken dinner, everybody enjoyed. Separate. Oh, absolutely. We are having chicken, but I can eat that crispy all day long. That is not bad. And just so many recipes we can make, which is this isn't the halibut meat. The fillets are at the CDF fire station. This right here, man, this right here, dried out and not. What does Lisa make that we had? Lobster cheese and mac. What about halibut cheese and mac, Lisa? Black Hawk, yeah. You knew the gun. Now, my dad was a cop for part of his life. And for some reason, he wanted to carry around that gun. That's not a carrying around gun. It's heavy. Listen, if you have a concealed permit, or even if you carry a gun without one, like you have to in California, because they won't give you one unless you're in Riverside, California. And by the way, that sheriff is running for governor. If he gets in, I hope he is who he says he is, and he appoints the commissioners on the board of fish and game. We need to get them off. We need to get them. They're handpicked by Gavin Newsom. You saw Eric doing Gavin Newsom's work. Now I will give you this about Eric. Oh, Martin, absolutely. Thank you. Thank you to CDF. Thank you to the police. Thank you to the firemen. Thank you to the. I'm sorry, CDF is fire. And the ambulance. I can't say ambulance, right? Ambulance. Okay. Thank you to the paramedics. I can say paramedics. Just thank you to everybody. Anybody and everybody that goes out and gets up and does the grind. You could be a felon and you could be my friend. I got you guys. It's absolutely just delicious, JC. And this is a skin meat. This was all the throw. People throw this away. Now, I'm not saying be psychotic as me and do this. But you got to understand, halibut season up here hasn't even started yet. But the guys that know what they're doing are limiting out. I'm about to explode on the halibut scene like I did for the lobster scene. I am going to Alaska. I'm not going to give you the dates because it's controversial at this point. They don't want Americans to have fun even up there, guys. Isn't that amazing? The last frontier. It's all bullshit. Government has to get involved everywhere. And I'm not talking about the Alaskans. God damn, great people. Hard people. Talk about people that work sun up to sundown and the sun doesn't set except for like 2 hours. And then when it does set, you have to stay up because I got these things called the Northern Lights, so you got to stay up to see those. I come home from those trips and I got to sleep for like 3 days. A great topping to a salad. You're absolutely right. I mean, listen, I'm trying to eat healthy, so instead of going to fast food, I do go to Trader Joe's once in a while, or one of those organic chicken things, and they put it on the chicken, or on the salads. You buy them for $4.99 instead of $10.50 for that. And I eat the chicken or I eat the fish, and I'm like, this doesn't taste real. And it's not. It's not. So now my wife can make me the salad for pennies on the dollar, right? And then I top it with this. Shit. And I tell you, you guys, this isn't out there, but I love when I go to sushi. I get with soy sauce, and I even tell them to bring me. They give you a little clump of wasabi. Screw that. Bring a bowl of wasabi, and then I take it. I put it in my wife's purse. I'm like, wrap it up and take it in her purse. And I take the wasabi and I put it in the soy sauce and I try to get it so I get tears every bite that I dip my. That's just me. So when she makes our salads here, you take wasabi, take soy sauce, you mix it together, and you make it as your dressing. It is fire, as the kids say. Can you imagine sprinkling this on top? God, now I need to go kill one. Okay, I need 2 more. I have a lot of people that are in line for me to give them to. Listen, they're not asking. Well, they did ask. It's not a bargain, it's not a trade, it's none of that. It's me just being like Robin Hood. Fuck you, commissioners. I'm allowed to give my fish away. I don't sell it. I've been under investigation because I can't believe my numbers. 900 pounds last year. I can't have it in my freezer because it doesn't have any skin on it. I need the skins. So you think outside the box. Kind of like what Trump does. Hands off, everybody. You're right. I mean, that mixed in with a salad, with the wasabi and soy sauce. Dolly, you're in trouble. Daddy really likes this. And don't worry, I'm going to have so much that I'm going to be able to take the skin off. This was only an 8-pounder. I normally don't shoot 8-pound halibut. I point them out for people. I'm going to go, it depends on the visibility. I'm 15 minutes away from being in the ocean. So I can do it. I can do it on a lunch break. I can do it in the morning, work, and then go back, make videos. Oh, yes. Martin, yes. And Martin, I have to come down to Southern California because you think about it, I got 43 last year, 43 at 2 a day. Some dives I sit out. My buddies would come down, I'm just going to sit on the boat with Deckhand Dolly. I'm tired, I'm fucking 54. I know I should be out there every day on the grind, but that's not me. And let's remember, when I'm not in the water, that means my buddies have a better chance to get a halibut. It's just facts. I'm in the water, I have a radar to them. I don't know what it is. It's Halley radar. The big lobsters, I got a lobster radar. People line up to try to get on my boat. I don't put them on my boat because I've been in an investigation. I don't know if you're a warden. I got people that are like, you never answer if I come on your boat. You can't come on my boat. You know what you can do? You can go find people that I've trained. Jeff Long. He's got a Facebook group. Monterey Bay Spearfishing. Go check him out. He'll walk in from shore with you. He just likes a bromance out there. He likes diving with people. He dove with me yesterday because we didn't have another buddy diving. I said, I'll dive with you, Jeff. He dominated the ocean. He got a 25-pound male. I thought it was a female. I even called him today. I'm like, hey, I know because I saw the video with the research fishing game people. They walk down to the dock. And anybody on my boat, listen, I have buddies that say you don't have to give them information. Screw you. You'll never be on my boat again if you don't give them information. Because that's science right there. Where'd you get it? Let them know. You don't have to say it loud. They're not allowed to talk to other people. They don't even tell me when people are bringing them. They say they bring them in. Yeah, how many halibut came in today? Oh, it was a good day. Where? Nah. And I'm friends with these kids. It adds up quick, and you can have 5 a day. Can you imagine 5 50-pound halibut? Let me do the math. Hang on. 5 times 5 is 25, right? 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yeah, 25. Oh, no, and that was 25. 250. The hell am I thinking about? I'm already up to 250. I do 250 times 250. Hang on. That's 500. I do 4 trips down there and I have 1,000 pounds. Now they're typically bigger up here. These are still the California ones. The Pacific ones are up there in Alaska, Oregon, Washington. You better really know what you're doing when you shoot one of those. Those things will kill you underwater. I'm telling you right now. I used to make a joke of it, how cool I am, and I go up there and somebody said something and my friends attacked him, but he was being truthful. He's all, hey, do not tell people this is easy. Do not tell people this is... It's true, these things can kill you at any second, even though they have a spear through their heads. Make sure you go out with qualified people. Now, I talked to my buddy, I'm not going to get into it, but they found the body. Everybody knows they found the body of the lobster diver. And it was really cool how they found it. I didn't know the details, but they used cadaver dogs. And when it was low tide, they had them walk the breakwater and they hit on the scent of a body. think that was 4 months ago, or however long he was lost for. And I told my buddy my idea of going down there, hoop netting for lobsters, for my 7 lobsters, doing a 3-day work week down there, diving and then free diving. He goes, before you go free diving, there's a lot of things I need to go over with you. Free diving is a different dinosaur. And it's true. Now, they don't know what happened to that diver, but he was in a big cave. Caves that you don't even think that are there. And if you're a big dummy and you go into a cave in Long Beach or at the breakwall, it sits up. It sits up like that. So if you're not tied in, if you don't know compass, blah blah blah, and it sits up, and you can't figure out where the exit hole is, you're dead. You only have a limited time. If you're freediving, you're even fucked more. And if you see a big lobster, I've had this happen. You get lobster fever. You just do. Reality doesn't make sense anymore. You need to get that bug. And I can't explain it to you guys. You just have to. A lot of guys don't even see one like this, or that, or that, or that, or that. When they do, they're like, no way, that's not even real. If you remember to go into a cave and you were keeping your shoulder on the left hand like firemen do going into a burning building, walls to the left. When you come out, walls to the right. Make sure you don't make any turns. It's a different thing. You will lose your life. Somebody will. Not me. I'm an expert. I've been in caves and I almost died. Or have. Because I got lobster fever. You gotta understand, I dive in the daytime. Lobsters are nocturnal, they're in caves. That's where they are. So if you're diving in the daytime and you're not seeing lobsters because you're not going to the right places. Go out at night, they're out there walking around. Chances of you finding a big one like that are a lot higher. They go later, they don't get out at dusk. Or they do, I don't know, don't listen to me. Barn doors will give you a ride, and that is correct. Now, if you have the luxury of a tank on, you just swim with them and hold on to your spear gun. It's the greatest ride ever. Sometimes they're so big your mask starts shaking. You hold your mask, you hold your regulator, and make sure you hold on to that gun. They have a certain amount of adrenaline in them, then they have to rest. They'll rest for a couple seconds, and then they're going to give another ride. When they're resting, make sure your spear is all the way through them and the clasps are out. I like getting them on my mono and holding on to the gun and the tip of the spear gun, and then you go for another ride until they lay down. When they lay down, you stab them in the head, you rip out their gills, you cut their tail, whatever your thing is. For me, I just put them on my body. I put them right on the stringer. And then they can't go, I mean, we can go for a ride again, but now I'm right next to them. I'm like standing on them like a magic carpet. Freedivers, I mean, my God, there's a lot of freedivers that have lost beautiful trophy lobsters because they didn't have a reel on. I got luxury. I'm cheating. How you doing, Dolly? Just sleeping away. Beautiful day, huh? So we've covered a couple things. I'm going to get, a lot of the skin is now going to go towards, I'm going to find out what the best skin is for bulldog bones, bully bones. Now me, I'm thinking Capizon or Lingcod. And here's the reason why. They don't have scales. So I think that's would be better for the dogs. Now Lincolns, I don't shoot them as much anymore, but I know where they're at. I can get a Lincoln anytime I want. Apparently I can get 25-pound Lincolns whenever I go out. Just who I am. I'm already going to have a pair of Lincoln Nike Air C-Force 1 shoes. So that being said, I can only imagine what this would taste right now in a salad. Now we're roasting the chicken tonight, but I'm saving a little bit out for our salad tomorrow. Just a pinch. And if this isn't healthy, then damn it, I've really screwed up. Anyway, it's been a long day. We've had a big day with the fam. With my fam, the Bulldogs. My wife's good friend. I don't want to call her best friend because then all of her other friends are like, I'm her best friend. All right, shut up. And my goddaughter, who I've been in her life since she was born. And you know what she did with Dolly today? She taught her how to come down the stairs. Dolly did her first down the stairs by herself. She knew how to go up. They have all their muscles going up. It's easy for a bulldog to go up. Coming down is a different ball game. They're front, top heavy. So now she knows the stairs. She's safe on the stairs. This was great. The joy that I brought to CDF crew. Mind-numbing. How great I feel. And that's only the beginning of it. We still got the guys at the market. They're ready for halibut. We haven't had any. Lobster's a different thing. I mean, my God, I mean, you can only have 7 a day type thing. Baked potato with halibut. Jose. Fucking A, yeah. Over on Facebook, he said baked potato with halibut bites. This is what I'm talking about. This is what social media does. I wouldn't even think of that, right? I love a baked potato. I don't want to have the steak with it. But you know how you get one of those loaded baked potatoes? Twice baked potato. Jose, twice baked potato. Sprinkle this on with a twice baked potato. Now, if anybody's ever had a twice baked potato, they call me an idiot, but that is the best thing. Myself, I love the creaminess in the twice baked potato. But here's what I love more. I love the skin. I'm a skin guy. You put this, you get the skin. You put a little butter in the skin. That's what I do. I know it's unhealthy. And then you put this in the skin and you roll it up like a little joint. Now, Jose, I don't know. I don't know how much of a purist you are with the potatoes, but the best way to cook a potato is that what is that? The oven fryer? What is that thing called? The oven fryer. It's that new thing that everybody has. Put it in there. It makes the skin so crispy. You got to douse it with olive oil and stuff like that. It's the best way to eat a potato. Alright, now I gotta do a video of this. I gotta go get more halibut. Man, I just gave 8 pounds away or 5 pounds away to CDF. I'm not even gonna ask him for it back. That would be wrong. So instead, I'll just go out and get 3 more this week, or 3 times. Hang on. I'll go out 3 times and I could come back with 6 halibut, maybe 25 to 30 pounds each. My numbers are going to be up this year. I'm going over 1,000 pounds. You're absolutely right. I would like to double what I got last year, and that was 900. So I'm talking 1,600 pounds of halibut. If I stayed on what I did, that's 43. So I'm probably going to have 83 halibut. So I'll have to dive a day, take a nap the next day, do videos the next day, go out and do it again, repeat, da-da-da-da. All I ask from you guys is please follow Seawolf13 on all social media, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Seawolf1330. I'm banned right now on Seawolf on TikTok because, I don't know, I called out the Chinese for being bitches. Sorry. You want to fuck with our country, I'll fuck back. I'm not paid. I'm not monetized on there. There's no way. I don't follow the rules. They told me that I was harassing a lobster, but they buy all our lobster. China buys all of our lobsters. All of our commercial lobsters go to China. And they banned my video because I hand grabbed a lobster. And then, it's just the craziest thing. Happy Easter, everybody. I hope you all, air fryer. That's it, the air fryer. Man, 100% sustainability. You're absolutely right. And you will see a video this week of, probably not this. This one I'm using for my dog's, I don't know what I'm going to call it, halibut dust. They're going to be in pill size for them. And we're going to turn them in. I'm going to dehydrate this. I overcooked this. I did it for a reason. Because they're going in the dehydrator next. After the dehydrator, I'm going to put them in a coffee grinder. Get that real fine dust. And that dust I'm going to put in little capsules and give them to my dog every day. Dogs, I have 3 bulldogs. This is Omega at its best, the purest. I don't know what you buy from the store that says it's Omega. I know what this is. This is Omega from the fish skin. This is not the halibut fillets. This is the part everybody throws away. The stuff that was connected to the skin. Tastes goddamn delicious. Is what it did. Right, Dolly? Thank you all. Rejoice, he has risen. If you're not into Jesus, hey, it's 420. Enjoy yourself. You all have a great night. Thank you for watching. Please share me out. If you want, you can go to my website, seawolf13.net. Good night.